with an Echo, with a Maestro, but we've been seeing a lot of Wamais recently.
Yeah, Wamai has had, I think, as profound of an impact as we had hoped that he would.
Yesterday, Devin and I were thinking about, you know, these...
And then, especially when you have to tackle that wall, unless you are actually capable of getting those bandit batteries off, then well, that's going to hurt actually quite a lot. And that one is as well. There's 2 kills that come out almost immediately, and Rogue are being extremely aggressive here. They've taken out a mission, they get refragged off, and everybody's dying. There are 4 people dead in the first minute. So remember what I said about this being slow? I guess I was wrong.
Yeah, completely in this case. It happens to the best of us. Corey's going to find one more on the WTG, and there's Shockwave demolished in the hallway in 90. Basically, we were talking about why double hard.
If you're Rogue, you're able to take these aggressive fights and win. Except in this case, Rise, I think, just tries for a little bit too much. He gets very greedy, so does Corey. And even though it's a defense down below, forZe are reading into this one perfectly. This is going to leave both aces and rips.
Take that we were talking about. Nitro Cell is going to sail, and unfortunately it hits the top of the windowsill, or the door still there, but Ace is going to get one immediately refragged there by Shockwave. Emision's going to go for the plant, and the Maestro is being caught on every single side. There's the kill, though, from Pasha as he rounds the corner. Man, 2 rounds, and each round has been won so dramatically by one side. Hicks is sitting back, and there's a smoke canister being thrown out. Fortunately, it won't be hitting Emision anytime soon. WTG will take 1 kill. That's another one for Pasha. In the meantime, with the 4v2, it's forZe going in for the plant. Rotation from behind as Ace is trying to go for the gunfight. WTG will be lost, and oh no, he's taken down at the top of the island. And he's moving in by the indestructible bar. Information aplenty for forZe, and they know where he's at. A lot of noise made by Mr. Goose himself, and forZe will secure their 2nd round on attack. A very good start for the Russian squad. Or any other operator, and there's somebody feeding info the whole time. However, Hex is going to connect with a Nitro Cell. The Ash being pushed in from 2 angles, and oh, Rogue, the successful bait and switches. Rise is going to take down Rask. He's taking a lot of damage, but that's so much utility being burned off of the attackers. And Shockwave comes in from behind, checking the kitchen. He'll get one more as Hicks drops down, doing his best Spider-Man impression. He'll find Shockwave. It's Pasha and WTG, the last 2 alive for us. One more for WTG. Hicks eliminated on his walk up back to site. Pick this one up. Pasha holding Astronomy. He'll find Rise all onto Corey, who has a Nitro Cell. And unfortunately, it's a bit too far back to do any damage. And watching for rotation. There's the drop, the run out, and from behind, WTG will find the Pizza Man, and that's Corey down and out. forZe 3 rounds on the attack, and Villa, that's a great start.
Well, that gives you just a little bit of a buffer. It's what we see with teams on Cafe, is that it allows you a little bit extra time as a defender between yourself and the next bit of action. And man, Rogue are really taking the fight still. Again, I've said this time and time again.
Now, there's Emision watching for any rotations or any runouts really into Laundry. There's the peak, and there's a tiny angle being used by Corey as he gets 1 kill. And the Valkyrie is keeping tabs on all of this. A good aim reset there, is trying to find the rest of the players. And he's going to get shot from the side. Actually, Hicks just dropping on down. I wanted to say, like, kudos to Hicks for actually surviving in the Mozzie so long. And the Maestro is trying to find the perfect angles for it. A lot of damage done, and there's one more down. Going for the finisher, but knowing that this could all be used for bait. The smoke around the corner is going to get smoked. That strips down, and it's left to Corey and Rise to try to bring this one back. There's a Nitro Cell in the back pocket of the Valkyrie as Corey takes so much damage on the entry. Nitro should be prepped correctly. Will it be enough? It will connect, and Corey is already down 1 and take them out. Shockwave's going to go in for the plant, but the Valkyrie is too far away. The Mozzie's still alive, though. It's just to say that gets taken out. 1 kill, though, for the Valkyrie of Rise. All onto Ras. The Ash around the corner. Perfect timing for the MPX, and Rise in the 3K will connect. It'll bring it back to a 3-3 at the half, and Rogue, gunfights up close, is doing work and support from below. A thermite dropped on the floor, and the Ella perfectly used.
Of Rogue, and the IQ in particular, just fighting away. There you go, baited right in as Shockwave. WTG also falls, and Rogue are in a lockout. That Valkyrie who was playing down below in a mission is last left alive. Still just waiting to retake, but there's a blind spot and collapsed upon. Aces gets the very final kill. He started things off, he'll end things as well. Rogue take the very first attacking round on what appears to be a bit more favorable to the attackers here on Villa.
Downstairs in the back hallway, as Pasha is going to be walking in forward. You find the kill on the Zofia, the pre-fire around the corner. One down, one more disc thrown up. And they're just going to sit pretty here. The Ash surviving just a while longer, but Pasha will confirm.
Rough spot. You've got Rise on that Thermite. He does some damage, but no, it's both members of forZe, Emission and Rask, getting in on some of the fun. And that will be it. A very weirdly paced Villa, and I mean, I think that's probably going to happen. Playing on main stairs as well. He's still behind this deployable shield. Two members of Rogue are there stacked up. Rise cannot get the trade. That is a major problem. Playing behind these deployable shields. No member of forZe right now is giving Rogue a single inch. Down goes Rips. Rise is down 2, and it's time for Ras to pop up. He can't land the shots he needs on the Hicks, at least not all of them, but WTG can. These duos that are playing together, great coordination. Top of the stairs is not relinquished, not once, not for a second. Outside of Aces on that killing potential. But hey, Corey hasn't been too bad either. He's been putting in quite a lot of work off of Hard Breach. Rise was largely in that position, and if you look at Rogue's composition, they don't have a single person on Hard Breach right now. This is very Liquid-esque.
You're not going to be able to find anyone, and Socket's a secret. The Jaeger's already there, and he's going to come around the corner, confirm one. Close to finding the second as well, but...
And Rogue are, again, in a rough spot. Diffuser being surrendered as well. That is just very unlucky timing. As you get downed, finished off. If you're Rogue, that's a rough one. That's essentially a glorified trade. And Rask, right now, sitting with SiegeGG in hand, he's only going to need to do a tiny bit of damage, and he misses his first couple shots. But Hicks, right now, we're not seeing a single thing being given from Rask. There he goes. He pops out, goes the other way, takes out Rips, immediately traded by Aces, and it's going to be Diffuser in the hands of Rise.
Well, Kali's going to walk back in. As of course, that... oh, there's a kill from WTG. All right, bullet hole is working well for him, and Aces is going to get finished off. Not sure how much utility was left on the Zofia. So in terms of close quarters, there's definitely an advantage that can be used for forZe. Hicks with a long angle for him to hold. And that's going to be a big victory against WTG. You're going to have to peek with a CZ, the Scorpion Evo, against both a Kali and an IQ with a G8. That's going to be a long shot, to say the least. Pre-fire around the corner as Rise will take a lot of damage in the engagement. Same goes for Hicks. There's equal amount of HP between these two teams. However, the one shot down from Kali is definitely something to be afraid of. And lying down on the floor, Rise will secure the kill. Amizian taken away. Well done by Rogue. Clash still in. All 5 players are in for the defense, and there's 2 drones left for Rogue. But they're just going to go in for the face check. Corey's going to get one. Rask for another. It's Aces. You're going to have to deal with that as the Clash smoke being thrown in. And the shot in the side. It's actually working. The Kali's doing work. And WTG is laying back on the floor by that indestructible bar. Rise is going to take down a Mizian, who falls right in front of his teammate Shockwave. A relatively safe plant here as the Ella's going to go for the gunfight. This is looking like a tie at the end of it, and the Ella is going to go down to Aces. Rogue fight on back, and that's what I talked about. If you want to use the Kali, dealing with that clash is very effective, but once you take away the support around the clash, she's no longer that useful. And there's the end. It's a tie.